Hey, Randy Barton here for Extreme Faith and Fitness, Team Beachbody Coach. This week's coaching moment, we're going to talk a little bit about the myths of the midsection. How it is you get ripped, what the importance is of doing core and ab exercises, and how you're actually going to start to see definition. All this comes from a brief conversation that was had in one of the challenge groups. Challenge groups, if you haven't checked them out yet, what are you waiting for? This is where people get great results and extreme accountability as the challenge groups work. Plus, you're in the running to get 100 grand. Who couldn't use that? As we go into this today, going to be talking about what it is that gets you a six-pack. Straight up, not just six-pack all the way around. What gets you definition? What gets you definition in your core area? Here's what we got for this. Got a few different pictures for you today. First one I want to share is if you were to take an obese person, we're going to take somebody that is 50 pounds overweight, classifying them then as obese. No. Let's go 100 pounds overweight. I've got a picture of a 100-pound overweight person when you rip away their fat. You guys ready to see it? 100 pounds overweight. This is what they look like when you rip away the fat. Kapow! You see that? That's what they look like when you rip away the fat. All right, now I'm going to show you a picture of an average person, somebody that is of healthy weight, somebody that's a healthy weight. They still got a little bit of fat on them. Maybe they're like 15% body fat. What do they look like when you take away the fat? Kapow! Looks like that. See the picture? See what you look like? Do you notice something that's a stark similarity? It's the same picture. All of us, when we rip away the fat, we're going to look the same. When we look at it through, though somebody might be 50 inches around in their midsection, you take away the fat, and they're going to end up being somewhere around, for guys, probably 32 to 36 inches. For women, I have no clue. I've yet to figure out what 6 is based off of, or what 14 or 20 size is based off of. But I know that if you rip away the fat, everybody's going to be pretty close in size. We use the excuse that somebody's big boned. Be real with me now. Everybody's bones are about the same size. Now, yes, your skeletal system might be a little bit larger, but that doesn't mean you're going to have more fat on your bones. As we look at it through, the fact of the matter is, look at this. This is the fat person picture. Notice something here? There's abs. Fat people have six-packs under their abs. Everybody's got a six-pack. Write that down. Everybody's got a six-pack. The problem is, it's hiding. It's underneath all of the fat. So if we want to get ripped and if we want to get definition in our midsection or any area for that matter, whether it be your triceps or your biceps or your chest or your back, it's not that you have to get bigger muscles, it's that you've got to get rid of the fat. Now, your muscles may not be as big as you want them, and bigger muscles might help some with the definition, but it's a lot easier to remove the fat than to add the muscle. Average person can lose 2 pounds of fat a week if they hit things just right. Definitely 1 pound of fat a week can be lost. Now, think about this. The average person, after they have the initial onset muscle gain, the average person can put on less than 1 pound of muscle a month. Figure that out, you come out that the average person can lose 8 pounds of fat or gain 1 pound of muscle. Now, as we think about that, you're going to have to put on a whole lot of muscle for somebody that's overweight and obese to be able to show any definition. This week, anybody that knows me, Extreme Faith and Fitness, that are getting the coaching and things, you know that this week I started going lean. What does that mean for me? That means that I stop trying to put on muscle and I focus on taking off fat. And I don't do that. I don't get my extra ultra ripped midsection during the summer because I start doing more ab workout. I do the exact same ab routine. What do I do though is kick up the cardio level, burning the goo from around the midsection. Goes from being able to see them to being able to run your fingers over them. And that changes when you start burning more fat. Now there's 2 ways to get rid of your fat. 2 ways to get rid of your fat. Cut calories, less intake, and smart intake. So it's your intake and then also your exertion. So you can either choose, cut down your calorie count, also make sure you keep your other macronutrients in there, your fats, your proteins, your carbs, all those things, reduce that down appropriately, or you can increase your cardio, or do both. That's what I do. For me to go lean, it means I go from 2,000, 2,200 calories a day to 1,800 calories a day. It means I go from doing 2 days of moderate cardio a week to 3 days of intense cardio a week. And through all of that, over the next 12 to 15 weeks, I'm going to lose about a pound a week if everything goes as it has in past years of when I start going lean. But look at this through. I want to show you another picture. This same picture. Average person, overweight person, underneath their fat. This is what they look like. Now there is the exception. What about the exceptionally muscular person? I happen to have another picture of anybody that's in Extreme Faith and Fitness, our Extreme Faith and Fitness, one of our coaches, Sam Bellinger. I have a picture of him. Kapow! You take away his fat, his skin, this is what he looks like. Maybe you look closer to this. Maybe you look kind of like Sam. Probably not, but this is what he looks like. And when you look like Sam underneath, I want to show you something. Look at these two pictures. Notice something to the ab section. Notice that even though this one is this one's cartoonized and it's got everything kind of exaggerated because, that's Sam. Notice something about the six-pack. Look at this. Notice something about the six-pack. If you start to compare them, they look strikingly similar because even bodybuilders don't focus on having massive abs. The attractive look, the class of attractive look, is big across the top and then it starts to get narrower as it goes down. Obviously, it's defined and everybody wants ab definition, but the fact of the matter is, it all comes down to losing fat. You're going to get definition. So it doesn't matter how much core exercise or how much ab exercise you do. Keep it up, yes, but that's not what's going to get you the six-pack. We've been completely demoralized by all of these gadgets and gadgets on TV and infomercials that say, you just do this workout and you're going to have six-pack abs. Remember what we just said. The way you're going to get six-pack abs or any definition is losing fat. Now remember this principle. There is no such thing as spot fat removal. You can't say, I'm going to start working out my abs to get a six-pack. Think of how incredibly disgusting that would be if you have all the men in the world with six-pack abs and big frumpy arms and big man boobs and everything else going on with it. Big old love handles, but a six-pack. It doesn't work that way. Who is it that you see that has a six-pack? People that are fit all over their entire body. Why? Because your fat's going to diminish typically evenly all over your body. Everybody's got a little problem area where it seems your fat cells haven't woke up to the idea that you're supposed to go away yet or get smaller yet. But the fact is, write this down, coaching moment is this. You want to get definition, you've got to lose the fat. It is possible to lose fat and gain muscle at the same time. That's going to come from virtually impeccable nutrition with that. We'll get to that in a different video. But for the average person, either you're going to be focusing on gaining muscle, or you're going to be focusing on losing fat. Over the next 12 to 15 weeks, I'm going to be focusing on maintaining muscle and losing fat to be able to make sure that I am the best that I can be for my lean season this summer. I hope that's helped you out. Thank you, Sam, for letting me use that picture of you in this video. Going to be a help to others and other people like you, though there's truly only one of you. This has been Randy Barton for Extreme Faith and Fitness. I hope this has helped you learn how it is to get a six-pack and dispelled some of the myths that are out there. Randy Barton for Extreme Faith and Fitness, Team Beachbody Coach. If you'd like to have these coaching moments sent to you weekly, find them on our Facebook private group, whatever it may be, please go to extremefaithandfitness.com. Sign up on your right-hand side, the big red button that says Free Fitness Coaching. Gets you direct access to me, other coaches in our organization, as well as a whole lot of people that want to help you get in the best shape of your life in our private workout group. This has been Randy Barton. As I've said, see you next time.